Hello everybody and welcome back to Guardians of Ga'Hoole. So originally I was going to just do like a small recording. Well, came back a little bit later than I thought. I actually woke up way too late this morning, 2 hours more than I wanted to, but the sleep was good. I was going to do a recording. Instead I thought I'd do a live stream so that way I don't really have to edit anything, especially on the 4th of July evening, and just kind of go from there. So here we are back again at the Legend of the Guardians, the Owls of Ga'Hoole, and I'm trying to get back to my game. Oh my gosh. Please just let me get back to my game. There we go. Okay. Well, can I do it now? Okay. Back in my game. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead. Oops, I forgot.
Let's go exploring.
There we go. And sideways toggles on. There we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Right back to the Kingdom of Taito, the Forest of Taito. Alright, so we have, I let one of my guys die. I'll have to fix that later. So we have Pure Retaliation. Let's give this a shot. See if I remember how to fly. I think I do. Alright. We're almost done with the Forest of Taito. Once I get the main missions done, I'll do the bonus missions.
Destroying the Pure Winds fortification is our only chance for peace in Taito. I'll need you to go in with the fire carriers to take out their defenses. Only then will we be able to get in and take down their fort.
Okay. Let's do this.
The fire carriers and take out their defenses. We'll keep the rest of them busy. The first thing you need to do is escort the fire carriers to the fort.
All right.
Don't leave them unprotected.
Another escort. You got it. Okay, we gotta destroy the catapults. Okay, let's go do this. There. Whoop.
Great work.
There's one. Let's get some more. All right. Very nice.
Look sharp.
Alright, we got some pure ones on their way. Grab that. Okay, there's one over there. I want to go for the more visible one, though, which is over that way. Whoops. Let me do this. Got him.
Great work, Shad.
Haha. Come on. Get out of here.
You got it, Shad.
You can finish him off for me.
Hurry. Get more coals to destroy the catapults.
Alright, and Uriah's gonna take care of the last one. Alright, let's do this. Got him.
Fantastic. You've got to silence those catapults if we're going to have any chance of clearing them out of Taito.
I'm on it.
Uh-huh. Alright, Parzival's got that guy. Alright. Got some more guys after me. This one looks close enough. There we go.
Fantastic.
Alright, let's see. Fire carrier, come here. Alright. Let's do you next. Whoops.
Wait,
Oh my god, one guy
one more hit should do
just took the hit. He just took the hit. Okay. Missed that on accident. There.
Let's go.
You take him out. I'll grab this. And you take care of him. Okay. Let's do you right into the cliffside. Alright, that's fine.
Keep at it. That's the spirit.
Alright, let's do it. Thank you, Brady, for the support. Verbal support.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm on it.
get him. Alright,
Fantastic.
that's 4 out. There's only one more left out of the 5. Alright, there you are. Alright, 1 and 2. Great. Alright, let's defeat all the enemies. Alright then. Uh-huh. Haha!
You got it, Sean.
Where else could I fight? Whoop! Alright then. Get out of here. Alright, got him. Aha. There we go. I think I caught him right as he was about to attack me. Get down there. There we go.
Reinforcements inbound.
Alright, let's do this. Whoa. Whoa! They are all absolutely armored up.
I'm on it.
Alright, you guys take care of him. I'm gonna smash you. Oh yeah. Alright, I smashed him right to the ground. That totally took out his armor. And boom. Alright, where's the other one? Come on. Oh, you did not. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. You know what? Just for that. Wrong way, but works for me. I was gonna do a fall from grace, but I put him on the wrong side. Get over there. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Those guys are done.
Will topple the fort structure. Go on, sport.
Alright, let's do this.
Counting on you.
Give it a shot. There we go. Whip it around. And there. And once more. Boom. Okay. The fort is gone. Oh my god, that owl's on
Tiger
fire.
Forest is free once again. Thanks for all your help, Guardian.
Alright, we freed Tidal Forest.
Too exhausted to follow, and with too many wounded to tend to, Shard and Bryony felt it best to let the surviving Pure Ones flee to parts unknown.
Fair
They'd
enough.
been given a sound thrashing, and would not be back soon. Bryony bid Shard a sincere thanks for his efforts, and before he left, she also gave him a friendly word of warning.
Oh.
You know, sport, when the Pure Ones was holding me prisoner, I heard tell of someone they called the Guardian. Seems this bloke's been feeding them info from up in that tree of yours. I'd best be watching me tail feathers, if I was you.
So we have a traitor
Shard
in the
then
tree.
flew the long journey back to the island of Hool. The whole way, his heart hung heavy with this disturbing report.
That's certainly not good news at all. I've unlocked the Golden Heart battle set. Alright. Very nice. So let's return to Shard's Hollow. I love the loading screens in this game. They're so pretty. Alright, let's see if I can get that new armor.
Prepare for battle.
I can. Alright, the Golden Heart. I lose my speed bonus, but I get better attack and health. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and choose our next mission.
Never give up.
Alright, we got the bonus mission for Tidal. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just so that way I can get a little more practice in and go forward to unlocking more piece of armor. Okay, here we are. Now, I want to try and find a couple of scrolls first. It's going to probably take me a minute to remember where the scrolls are. But I remember following the river. I remember that mountain. I think there's one at the very top of the mountain. So let me just beef up on speed here, because I did lose my bonus. Alright, I think there's one at the top of this mountain. If anything, the little bubble will pop up and let me know, you know, so. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. So go down here, it looks like. Okay, it's getting green. There it is.
I bet it's worth a
A
lot
Pier
of
1
shinies.
log hammer and a torch from the gathering in your hollow. Okay. Woo! I almost hit that. Okay, so I remember one spot being the falls over here. Alright, so we head to the falls. So the top of the falls, there's like a secret lake, and that's where you could find some, or a scroll. Alright, so let me head over this way then. Sorry, it's jittering a little bit. I guess I was too fast for it. Okay, so you go over here. And yeah, it was over in this pool. Man, I am so much slower without that. Without that other set of armor, but it's okay. Alright, so got that. Okay, the Mining of Fleck from the Gathering in your Hollow. Okay, so we got the Mining of Fleck. Okay. Trying to think of like where else the scrolls are. So that's 2. I need 3 more. Well, let me go ahead and do a challenge, and then I can pick my brain while I'm doing it. See if I can figure out where else they could be. Alright, here we are. The survival challenge. In other words, we're going to kill a lot of
My talons
people.
are equipped and ready.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, we got some down there. Just a crow. Ooh, this power's really nice. Alright. Very nice. I think I raked into a few when I flew up to attack, which is pretty awesome as well. Where are you? There you are. And burned to death. There we go. Alright, so there's the falls. I think there's a scroll over by one of the bases. I just don't remember if it's the burned down one or the new one. Gotcha! That, huh? Okay. And get out of here. Sacrificing that speed for power is actually pretty nice. Alright, let's do a fall from grace. Woo! Boom. Hurt me too, but it's alright, it was worth it. Alright, let's get back over there. Hello! Hello. Ooh, you thought you were tough. I don't think so. And let's take care of you as well. Boom. Okay. And another bat? Okay. We're just gonna get rid of all the bats. Seems like that's what the game wants me to do. Alright. And gone. Okay. I like getting that Burning Talons bonus. Might just have to fly around and explore a bit. Okay, there's some more. Gotcha. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I'm gonna lose my bonus. That's alright. Come here. Let's give you a little toss into the trees. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Very good. Boom. And who else? Rose, huh? Very nice. And last but not least, you. Okay. They're down. I think the next one's the last round. I don't remember. Nope. Haha! Haha! Alright, let's try this. Nice. Man, I'm gonna shred through these guys like paper. Okay, let's go. Haha. Gotcha. And since you like the ground so much. Woo! Not the way I wanted to go, but still threw him. Alright, out. There you go. And your turn. And boom. Okay, and then surprise! Really? Come on, get him. Boop! Oh, right in his face. And your turn. Ha! 16 hits for Feathered Fury. I'll take that. Alright, where are you guys now? This way. Oh! Surprise! Ah, whoop tree! Wow, I just aimed right for that tree. Oops. What can I say, guys? I'm a tree hugger. Oh. Down you go. There we go. Very nice. Come here, you. Alright, you're down for the count. And I'll take you out. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Who else can I hit? Perfect. There we go. Get him up there with everybody else so I can lock onto someone else pretty fast. There we go. Alright, where are you? Come on. And got you. And where are you? There you are. Gotcha. 35 times hit. I'm happy. Alright. Finished that in exactly 6 minutes. Not bad. Alright, so picking my brain here, where did I find the other scrolls? Well, let's go look for them. Oh, there's one right there in the middle of the lake. Ezelrib. Okay. We got a new scroll for that. Alright, so that leaves 2 more to find. Okay, yeah, because I remember that. Why is there a wind tunnel over that way? It's just weird that there's one pointing in this direction, you know? Like, why? Alright, let's see which way this is wanting me to go. Yeah, right through here. Alright. It just leads right towards the border of the world. That won't work. Okay. Let's go check out over here. Don't want to start the Owlet challenge or another challenge yet until I find another scroll. something here. That's the border. Oops, sorry. Alright, so that was the border. What about over here? Okay. Also going towards the border. Oh, a scroll. Okay. Where? Lead me. Alright. Getting a bit greener over here. Okay, now it's red. Alright, so I'm getting colder. Alright, still a little bit green. Maybe over here? Nope, red. Alright, this is getting a little bit green. Maybe over here? Somewhere over here? Okay, yeah, it's really getting green over here. Okay, now it's getting yellow. Okay, I need some air. Alright. I'm not doing the bomber challenge. I want to know where this one scroll is. Is that it right there? No, that's... No, that is it right there. What the...
This is a rare item to find.
Enemy weapons in the bat altar. Okay. Let's do the bomber mission since it's right over here. Okay. Destroy all artillery in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay.
No more running, only fighting.
Alright, I see one fire carrier. It looks like a few more stationary ones off to the side. Here we go. Oh yeah? Woo! Oh, that was pretty sick. Alright, there's one. Here, take a swim. Take a nice little dip in the lake. Alright. Grab that. You don't want to hit water while you're carrying the coals. It actually will destroy them. Alright, there's one guy. Another guy down. Alright, and grab this. Great. Alright. You're my next target. There we go. Down. Some more from this guy. Alright. Let's go. I'll do this one up on the cliff. Alright. Where's my fire carrier? There it is. Alright. Let's go for this one over here. Very nice. Excellent. 2 more left. Alright. I'm gonna go for this fire carrier over here. There we go. And last catapult. Oh no, I threw it too early. Okay, that's fine. There's a guy over here. Alright. And come on, boom. Got it. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we are here. Alright. I had a little baboop go off, and I'm just making sure it didn't show up on my OBS, and it did not. Good. Okay, great. Alright. So, now I need to find the last scroll. I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's by one of the bases. I just need to remember where that base is. Oh, actually, it's right over here. Maybe I'm right. This is like near one of the bases. Okay. Work with me. You're still red like a cherry. Okay, I lost it. Oh wait, is that it right there? Oh, I think that's it right there. Okay. Soren. Okay. So that should be all the scrolls. Alright, let's go do the racing challenge. Alright. Gonna see if I can grab these shinies. Yeah! Get some more prowess up there. And the speed challenge. Alright, here we go.
I'm keen for a race.
The racing challenge is probably one of my favorites, besides the Owlet challenge. Just because it's fun. Plus, I love flying, so. Go. Alright, let's do this. Get myself a little bit of speed there. Fly through the trees. Here we go. Through there. Through there. And through there. Alright, steady yourself. Steady yourself, Firefly. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Oh yeah. And through here. We're gonna be going up a mountain. This is gonna get a little bit rough. Alright, up here. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Yeah! And dive. Woohoo! Okay. Very nice. I think it's the next level that introduces rings that move during the speed challenge. Which that can get annoying real fast. But I still enjoy it. Alright, through here. Okay. Alright, come on. There you go. Almost there. We're gonna go up that mountain again. Alright, here we go. Alright, get on up there. You got this. Pump those wings. Come on. Come on. Here we go, and dive. Woohoo! I love diving. That's so much fun. Alright, here we go. Alright, through these, and there's a goal. Perfect. Alright, I got a gold medal for that. Alright, and then let's do the Owlet challenge. Another one of my favorites. Okie dokie. Rescue the Owlets.
Someone needs rescuing? Oh, really?
Looks like the closest one is the one behind me. Ew, I don't have any more prowess. Well, who did that? There you are. Come on. Gotcha. Okay. It's okay, little buddy. I got you. gonna take you to a nice fluffy nest. And you're gonna love it. So you don't need to cry anymore. Alright, and drop you off. Alright, there's one. And let's go this way, and I'm going to actually go over here. I'm gonna try after this guy. Oh, I'm gonna catch him so fast. There we go. Alright. And drop off. Alright, one more. Come here. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go dive. We're gonna dive real fast. Okay, one glory. Here we go. Huh, get out of my way. There we go. And boom. All done. Got an extra life. Excellent. Hit it to hit return to Shard's Hollow. Exit mission. Yes. Okay. That is one creature we'll be seeing very soon. Alright, gallery.
I wonder what bounty I'll find today.
Alright, so we got Pure One Log, Hammer, and
That's
Torch.
new.
Okay. You see those more in the last level. We got, so that was one. Enemy weapons in the bat altar.
I like
Here's
it.
2. That's pretty cool. Mining a Fleck. Here's 3.
Very dramatic.
That is what we're going to see next. Soren.
That's
Here's
new.
4. He's so cute. And lastly, he's somewhere. Ezelrib.
I like the look of
And
that
that's
one.
5. All right. So we got quite a bit. I'm happy about that. All right, let's move on to the
Never
next
give
mission.
up.
The Gloxian Brothers Retreat. All right, race to the retreat. Sounds like we might have a race. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Maybe. If it loads up. There we go.
Past the ice narrows and the Everwinter Sea,
Ooh.
amongst blue-white bergs gleaming brilliantly, lies
Hey,
a frigid
penguins.
land of warriors brave, shedding senseless blood on frozen wave. Others, choosing a life of contemplation, seek wisdom in the icy desolation.
Yeah, it does look kind
Northern
of
contrasts
frosty.
are stunning and sharp, like black razor talons plucking a silver harp.
Ooh.
Excerpt from a gazetteer of the Owl Kingdoms by Lies of Kiel.
So Lies of Kiel is a reference
I think
to a
I see the
character in the
Gloxian
book, and
Brotherhood
he was
retreat up
actually
there in
from
the
this
distance.
region.
I'll
Kiel
be
was
glad to
part
get
of
out of this
the
freezing wind.
snowing area.
You know, my ancestor, Strix Caraldo,
Uh-huh.
once stayed aloft through an entire night and a day flying from Kiel Bay to the Ice Talons.
Too bad she's not here. We'd have more flying and less jabbering.
Are
Ha!
you trying to say I'm holding us up? I reckon I could reach the retreat before you, if I
Oh.
had a mind to.
Is that a challenge? Well, if you promise to remain quiet the rest of the way, you're on.
All right,
The
let's
pure
do
ones
it.
are going to extreme lengths to collect these little metallic bits called flecks. But why? Our ignorance is our weakness.
That is
Perhaps
true.
the Glauxian Brotherhood in the north might shed some light on the situation.
All right, let's do this. I'm racing against Strix and Streak and Uriah too. That's a lot of fun. Hey guys.
Think you can beat me, Shard?
Whoa. Okay. Accidentally hit the toggle. Didn't mean to. Let's go. What? I hit that ring.
Catch me if you can, Shard.
Streak, come on. Buddy. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. I hit that
Hard in
ring.
Flight class again, Shard.
Shut up, Parzival. Shut up. Parzival, I'm gonna kill you. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna beat you, buddy.
Hey, wait up!
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said I was too slow. That you should have no problem catching up in no time. Oh, I'm not letting him win. I am not letting him win at all. He may eat my feathers. But I prefer if he does not. Woo!
How did you manage to pass me?
It's something called a corkscrew. If you were paying attention, you would have known how to use it. There we go. Ooh, ice is coming down. Woo! There we go. Alright, come on.
You may be in the lead now, but this race isn't over yet.
Okay, sweetheart. Say whatever you like. Whatever makes you feel better. Alright, come on. Get down there, get down there, get down there. Woo! Almost missed that. Alright. Through here. Go up. Very nice. There's the retreat. We made it. Whew. Goodness gracious.
I
Haha.
knew you were good, but I didn't know you were that good.
And you're still talking. Now,
So in other words, shut up,
let's see what we
Parzival.
can find out about Flex.
Upon arrival at the Glauxian Brotherhood retreat, Shard's hopes were dashed to discover what he sought was not to be found there.
Well, that sucks.
Knowledge of these flicks was lost when Perrock fell.
But as Shard turned, ready to depart the retreat, the monk took pause, then continued.
There is, however, an elderly hermit named Cormac, who dwells in some old
Whoops.
ruins not far from here.
It was he glitched out for
He
a
once
minute.
studied at Perrock and might be convinced to help you. But be watchful. A group of monks went to visit him weeks ago, and when they did not return, a few of our younger brethren left to investigate.
Oh, yeah?
Neither group has been heard from, and high winds at this time of the year have hampered our search efforts.
That's not good at all.
Shard pledged to do all he could.
Alright, let's go find him. Yay! I made a gold even though I missed 2. Alright, so let's go find these monks.
Cormac's young brethren may be in trouble. I'll need you to travel to the ruins and check on their situation. But be heedful, young Guardian. Look out for anything that may seem suspicious.
Nah, I was gonna ignore anything that seems suspicious.
That's
Hello.
strange. There's a group of bats flying in the same direction we are.
Bats in
And
this
they're
weather?
carrying some sort of bundle.
Yeah, this is another follow mission. Thankfully, I don't have my speed bonus. There we go. Go ahead and start getting up that prowess bar. Let's see where they're going. Alright. Plus, if we collect these shinies, we can get more armor. Woo! Like an owl, boys. Like an owl. Alright, so through here. Oh boy, double wind tunnels, okay. Alright, very nice. I think we're doing pretty good. Oh boy, icebergs. Whoa, okay. Alright, come on. Guys, you're making us look bad by running into every iceberg there is. These bats should have heard us by now by how much you guys are running into things. Alright, come on. Go through here. This is one where you're not supposed to get too far away, but you can get close to them and it won't matter. Ooh, that looked important. All right. Almost there, looking good. Penguins. Right. Go through this wind tunnel. Got some shinies on at it. What do we have here? I think we got caught, guys.
The Hags Fiends will make short work of them.
Bats have brought with them unwelcome guests. Dispose of the intruders.
Alright, so Hags Fiends are kind of like witches. They're awful.
There is no escape, Guardian.
Especially since you can't use barge attacks against them.
Well, I'm waiting, Shard.
Alright, fine.
You're not welcome here.
Let's try this again. Ugh. There we go.
Not a problem. I'm on it.
Gotcha. Alright, who else?
Incoming hostiles. Watch out.
Oh, we got more coming in. Alright. There's a Hags Fiend right there. Oh yeah, they throw these flecks at you. It's awful. There we go.
Let's go.
Ah, shoot. Let's do this. Alright, come on. Alright, that's fine. And get down. Okay. That throw option does not always work when you're too close to the ground. Let's throw you into the sky a little bit. And watch you burn. And barge. And let's do a barge on you. Get that armor off. Alright, and one more. Oh, look at that. Let's do a fall from grace. Here we go. Woo! Okay, so avoid using barge attacks on Hags Fiend. Doing a barge attack on a Hags Fiend will stun you momentarily and leave you vulnerable to attacks. And that is true, it's awful. But I didn't do that once because I already knew that.
What in Klaus's name were those horrid things? I don't know, but they definitely took pleasure in trying to hurt us.
Yeah,
We should keep moving. There may be more of them around.
no kidding. We've unlocked the Burning Spirit battle set. Okay. So let's go to Shard's Hollow, because I want to equip that because it looked beautiful. Alright, so armory.
I'm gonna need these.
Alright, the Burning Spirit is 400. It gives me more attack, a lot of defense, and a prowess bonus. Heck yes. I love it. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. And then we have the Iron Fortitude set, which will be the last one that we need to unlock. Okay, let's continue.
Everyone is counting on me.
Oh, yeah? Alright, we're gonna go to Shard to the rescue. Ah, that's what we just fought. Hags Fiends. They're nasty. They're kind of like witches, in a way. At least they were in the books. Alright, here we go.
That old owl. He looks
Aw.
injured.
Don't worry about me. It's the young monks that need your help. The Hags fiends are taking him back to what used to be my home. I just escaped from there.
You must be Cormac. What exactly are Hags fiends?
Yeah.
Hideous crossbreeds of owls and crows, or so
Yeah.
we believe.
Yeah.
But that's not important right now. Please, you have to rescue them.
And there's never been a nice Hags
It
fiend.
appears the situation is far worse than we had thought. I can barely believe it, but these creatures may be the Hags fiends returned. I fear that Cormac and our
Yes.
brethren are in their clutches. Find them and rescue them, young Guardian.
So Hags fiends
We've got to free the monks
are
before the
essentially,
Hags
they're
fiends
kind of
reach
like
the
the
facility.
boogeyman, essentially, in the books. Like, they didn't actually exist, and then it come to find out they did exist. Okay. Boop. Here, get in there.
This one is in trouble.
Alright, let's try that again.
This is too easy for all Elkine.
Alright. Let's throw you over there.
Attack the Hags fiends.
Get him! Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Alright, I need to get back to this spot. Because it turns out, I'm supposed to kill this thing carrying the carrier. Nope. Okay, no, I didn't want you.
How do you keep this up all night?
Alright, come on. Oh, okay, that didn't work either.
The Hags fiends are eliminated.
There we go. Okay. There's one.
Forever in your debt, young Guardian. There's another group of Hags fiends going for the facility.
Alright, let's go. Let's go save them then. 2 at a time. Alright. Yeah, working on it.
Consider it done, my friend.
Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Okay.
We must separate the Hags fiends from the cage carriers. Let's go.
You got it.
Finally, the challenge.
Alright, come on.
Hurry,
Let's try that again.
eliminate the cage carrier.
Alright, there's a cage carrier that's available to kill. Okay. Let's do this. Got him.
You have my gratitude.
Not a problem.
Hope it's not.
There's an unguarded cage carrier.
Alright, let's do it. Got him.
You have my gratitude.
The Hags fiends have taken another route. We've got to hurry.
Oh yeah, we're hurrying, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry, Parzival. We got it. We got it. We have this all under control. Absolutely. Alright.
Not a problem. No worries.
Let's go.
I'll take care of it.
Let's see what I can do here.
The Hags fiends
There we
won't
go.
give up the monks without a fight.
Very nice. and take you out.
The Hags Fiends are eliminated.
Okay. Save for this one. Alright, come on.
Attack the cage carrier.
Got you.
I am forever in your debt, young Guardian.
And let's take care of you. Got him.
Thank you, Guardian.
I think that was all of them.
It's been ages since I've seen such selfless bravery. Perhaps we can save the rest.
Oh. All right. Well, I think this is a really good place to stop for tonight. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day, and for those in America, have a wonderful 4th of July evening. Have a wonderful night for everybody else. And with that, bye-bye.